Right on. So I got some Iron Man playing in the background, so that's always a good thing. So I'm just about ready to put the tuners into the neck. It's really nice and shiny and smooth. Everything came out really nice, and I haven't even run the polisher on there yet. It just came out really, really nice. I kind of should have put more, maybe a little bit more on the front of the headstock here, but you can kind of see kind of like a wood grain kind of texture showing through the paint, but I didn't want to do that. So that's looking really good. So what I'm going to do today, I already said that, I got these Grover tuners. These are the which ones are these? These are the Rotomatics, and it's got a little tag right there. Lifetime guarantee. That's pretty damn nice. So I'll be putting those into the neck. So I'll find their positions, and they have a little pilot hole that has to be drilled, and then I'll bolt them in. So I'll be back in a little bit. So here we are. I got the neck all mounted up in the vise. Here's one of the tuners, and so it'd be going on like like that. But you see, it doesn't go into the hole anymore because so much paint has seeped down into here. So I got something to fix that. Hang on just a second, I'll grab it. Yeah, so what I got is it's a tapered reamer, basically. So it's you know, it's a file kind of. Half of it's rounded, and half of it's got these little cutting teeth. And so what I'll do is I'll stick that down into the peg hole. I'll turn it a couple of times and check the fit. So let me do that, and I'll be back. Oh, right on. So I got the reamer stuck in the peg hole. No, not really. I just thought I'd come by and show you how it doesn't take hardly any work at all. So just a couple of turns of this thing here, and you can see down there it's already pulling the paint out. Give it a little twist, pull it out, and let me go grab a tuner and we'll make sure it fits. Nice, no problem. So let me get this. I got to flip the neck back over and figure out the positioning of these little pilot screws, and get these things in there. Don't that look nice? It's gonna be a sweet looking lyric. All right, so I'll be back in a minute. Right on. So I got the tuners positioned in there where I think they need to go. Since this side has kind of an arch to it, you see that the tuners are kind of arched in their kind of profiles. This is going against a straight edge, so it's doing the same thing here with those. I think it's going to come out pretty damn nice. So I got the holes already pilot marked, so I'm just getting ready to get my drill out and drill about 6 little holes and get ready to put these on. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Right on. So those are all screwed into place. I still have like the top side bushing and the washers to put in there. Then I'll flip it back over and final tighten these screws. Yeah, it's looking really good. So let me get the other side done and I'll be back. Right on. Well, the tuners are installed. It's got the dressing washers and the bushings on the front. Yeah, it came out really nice. So the only thing left to do on this is there's a little plate that'll go over the truss rod, and that's it. But I'm not going to put the cover on until I get the truss rod adjusted, because that would be stupid, right? So up next, I'm going to do some shielding on the body. So I'm going to use a little bit of I got some shielding, like it's an electroconductive paint, and then I've got some copper shielding tape as well. So I'm going to go grab the body and start on that. So I'll be back in a little bit. All right. Well, the shielding is the tape part is done. I'm still going to use this this paint right here to cover in, like right in here, right here, right here. Then there's a couple of places where I've got some wires that have to pass through. Say like right, where did it go? Did I cover it up? I know there's a hole somewhere in here. I may have taped it over. I'll have to look for it. But there's like one right here that goes from the switch to here, and so there's like a little bit of open faced wood right here, so that'll take care of that. And then I'll flip it over and do the back side. So I'll be back in a little bit. Right on. So I have the well, as you can see, I just painted the whole cavity. I figured, what the hell? So instead of having like a couple of pieces of copper here and a couple of pieces of copper there, I just painted over the copper. So I'll just get a really good connection from inside the whole entire pot. So it came out pretty good. Doesn't matter what it really looks like, so I'm going to have pickup sitting on top of it. So I think I got to let this stuff dry a little bit, and then I give it another coat just to make sure it's good and shielded. And it looks like it'll be almost time to flip it over and do the back pretty soon. So I'll be back in a little bit. Right on. So I just got done doing the shielding in the backs, the back cavities. It's still dry in there. Same over here. That was extremely easy to do, although pretty messy. You want to make sure you put some gloves on. I didn't do that on the front, and now I've got shielding paint on my fingers and hands. So fun times. So this thing's going to dry up, and I'll probably put some more in there just to make sure there's enough. And once it dries, I'll start working on the soldering of the pickups and the controls and everything else. So it's almost there. Almost there. Well, thanks for checking this out. I'm out of here for now. Right on. So this is where I'm at right now. I got the bridge set in there. The pickups cavities are shielded, and then got the tuner stuck on there. It's looking really nice. So we've got to let this shielding paint dry just a little bit, and then I'll go start working on the wiring. I'm going to need some better lighting and somewhere to sit down, so I'm going to take all this stuff off and take it inside. So I'll be back in a little while.